Hello friends, welcome to my channel Science Unearthed. Today is our topic photosynthesis. Please don't forget to press the bell icon for notification. Please like, subscribe and share my video, and you please see this video up to the end to get the complete information about photosynthesis. Let's go to our topic photosynthesis. As we know that all the organisms, including human beings, need food for their activities, daily activities and processes that are carried inside the body. So they need food. Just like human beings and animals, plants also need food. What plants do? They perform different activities, as for example, transportation of water, transpiration, respiration, excretion. All these are the activities performed by the plants. So they need some energy to perform these activities, and for the requirement of energy, they need food just like animals. But like animals and human beings, they can't go for the search of food. So there is a natural process by which they prepare their food inside their body. And this process is called as photosynthesis. This process is known as photosynthesis. So the green plants have autotrophic mode of nutrition. They synthesize their own food by the process of photosynthesis. The word photosynthesis is made up of two words. Photo means light and synthesis means to build. So as if you combine these two as a word photosynthesis, the meaning is to prepare food. This is the meaning. It is a process of by which plants make their own food from carbon dioxide, water, in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight. It means four inorganic substances are required. These are CO2, carbon dioxide, H2O, water, chlorophyll, and sunlight. As you know that CO2 is taken from air. Carbon dioxide or CO2 is present in air. This is one of the constituent of air. Water they take from soil. All the plants they take water from soil. Chlorophyll is third inorganic substance. Chlorophyll is present in their leaves and all the green parts of the plant. You know that the green color of leaves and the plant body is due to the presence of a green substance that is called as chlorophyll. Now fourth one is sunlight. So this sunlight is taken from sun, and the chemical equation of this process of photosynthesis is 6CO2 plus 6H2O equal to C6H12O6 plus 6O2. This process or this chemical equation or this chemical reaction, you can say, takes place in presence of sunlight and water. Now, first we will know about autotrophic. What is autotrophic nutrition? This is a mode of nutrition in which an organism makes its own food from simple inorganic materials like carbon dioxide, water, chlorophyll, and sunlight. So, auto means self. So, autotrophic nutrition means that the plants prepare their own food with the help of all these inorganic substances. Autotrophs convert simple inorganic molecules into more complex organic molecules. Now, in this, I will explain that simple inorganic molecules are CO2, water, chlorophyll, and sunlight. And what is prepared? Food is prepared, that is glucose. And that is C6H12O6 is complex organic molecule. So this is formed. There are two types of autotrophic nutrition. Number one, photoautotrophic, and number two, chemoautotrophic. In photoautotrophic, sunlight is used to convert inorganic molecules into organic molecules. It means in the presence of sunlight, these inorganic molecules are converted into organic molecules. And if sunlight is not present, then this reaction will not take place. It means sunlight is very necessary for the process of photosynthesis. Number two is chemoautotrophic nutrition. This is the nutrition. Chemical reactions are used to convert inorganic molecules into organic molecules. So in this process, the inorganic molecules, they are converted into organic molecules by the process of chemical reactions. Example, green plants, blue-green algae, and cyanobacteria are all examples of autotrophs. These are all autotrophs. Now, as I have told earlier, that the equation of photosynthesis is 6CO2 plus 6H2O equal to C6H12O6 plus O2. So CO2 is carbon dioxide, H2O is water, C6H12O6, this is glucose, and O2 is oxygen. Now, there are four materials that are required for photosynthesis: sunlight, chlorophyll, carbon dioxide, water. So I have told you earlier that all these, they are obtained from the surroundings of the plants. Surrounding means sunlight is taken from sun, chlorophyll itself is present in the leaves, carbon dioxide that is taken from air, and water is taken from soil. So all these four are taken from the surroundings. Now, in the process of photosynthesis, there are certain steps, means this process takes place in certain steps. Now, number one step or the first step is absorption of sunlight energy by chlorophyll. It means this chlorophyll which is present inside the leaves, what is the function of this chlorophyll? Is to absorb sunlight. So this is clear. Number two, or the second step is conversion of light energy into chemical energy and splitting of water into hydrogen and oxygen by light energy. Conversion of light energy, that is converted into chemical energy, and water is divided into two parts, hydrogen and oxygen, by this light energy. Number three or third step is reduction of carbon dioxide by hydrogen to form carbohydrates like glucose by utilizing the chemical energy. Reduction of carbon dioxide. What is the meaning of reduction? Reduction means either to remove oxygen or the addition of hydrogen. They both are known as reduction process. Both are known as the reduction process. So in this chemical reaction, oxygen is removed from CO2 by the H or the nascent hydrogen. So this is the reduction process which takes place in the formation of carbohydrate. Now you see a picture on this screen, that is the picture of or the cycle of photosynthesis, means how photosynthesis takes place. So this picture shows the whole process. In the center of this picture, you see a plant, and plant have chlorophyll in their leaves. So it is shown that chlorophyll is already present in the plant. The process of photosynthesis takes place in green leaves of the plants. In other words, food is made in green leaves by the plant. The carbon dioxide required for photosynthesis is taken by plant leaves from air. Water required for making food is taken from soil. Sunlight provides energy for the preparation of food. The green pigment which is present in leaves is called as chlorophyll. This chlorophyll helps in absorbing energy from sunlight. The oxygen produced in the process of photosynthesis goes to the air. So, what is the benefit of this process of photosynthesis? The benefit is, or the usefulness of this process is that plants produce oxygen. Oxygen is required for respiration of human beings and animals, and this oxygen is given by all the green plants in the process. Means the quantity of oxygen increases in the air. So this is the purification of air. So this process takes place. The food prepared by the green leaves of the plants in the form of a simple sugar called glucose. The glucose which is formed in the leaves then sent to other parts of the plants. It means the leaves are those organs of the plants in which there is preparation of food. It means that is the kitchen of the plants in which food is prepared, and that prepared food then sent to other parts of the plants like root, stem, and twigs. So these are sent to other parts. The glucose which is formed in the leaves, the formula of the glucose is C6H12O6. The extra glucose food then turns into other food called starch. Next step is that this glucose changes into starch. The starch is stored in the leaves of the plant. These foods are called carbohydrates. These carbohydrates contain chemical energy stored in them. As earlier I have told you that in plants there are so many activities. Even they cannot move from one place to another, but this movement is only the this movement is not only the activity. There are so many activities. Respiration, they respire. Transportation, they have to take water from the soil with the help of roots, and then these roots, they uh, this water is transferred to other parts. This process is known as transportation. Respiration they do. So for all these activities they also require some energy, and that chemical energy is given by this carbohydrate or the food prepared in the leaves. It means plants convert sunlight energy into chemical energy by making carbohydrates. Food prepared in photosynthesis provides energy to a plant that it needs to grow. They also grow, so they need some food material. Now, there are certain, as I have told you, that plants they require carbon dioxide, sunlight, chlorophyll, and water for photosynthesis. So, how can you show that all these things are required in photosynthesis? So, there are clear-cut experiments with the help of which you can show that these are required by the plants. So, first step is first step that we have to de-starch plant. You know that in the body of a plant, this starch is stored. From where it comes? By the process of photosynthesis. So it is stored. Now, this, this starch, it has to be removed for this experiment. So the removal of starch from the body of the plant is known as de-starch plant, de-starch of plant. So first we have to de-starch the plant. So how can you do it? We have to keep a plant in dark, complete dark, without sunlight for at least 3-4 days. You can put it for more than 4 days also, but not less than 4 days. Then if you put a plant in dark place without a sunlight, that the starch which is stored inside the body, that starch is consumed by the plant, and in plant no starch is present. So this process is known as de-starch. Now cover part of a leaf by aluminium foil. You don't want to pluck the leaf. So it is connected to the plant, but you have to cover it from aluminium foil. Only a small part of the leaf that has to be covered by aluminium foil. Now place the plant in bright sunlight for some days. Now we have to put it in the bright sunlight. Then after a few days, we will pluck the that leaf which is covered by aluminium foil. Then immersion of leaf in boiling water. Now we will dip it in boiling water. So what is the use of boiling it? What is the use of dipping it into boiling water? If we dip this in boiling water, then the boiling water removes the epidermis of the cells. So what is the use of this thing? When we remove the epidermis of the cells, then the iodine solution can easily enter inside the uh, leaf body. Now, next step is removal of chlorophyll. How can you do it? First, we will boil the leaf in alcohol. It means we will take some alcohol in a container or in a beaker, and we will place that leaf in that beaker. But this alcohol never, this is never heated directly to the flame. So what will happen if you do it directly? Then the alcohol will catch fire. So for this purpose, you will take a water bath. Water bath, what is water bath? Water bath is a container that is filled, not fully filled, but half filled with water. This is a container, and into this we will place the beaker which is filled with alcohol. Now this full arrangement that is placed on flame, so the water of the water bath will heat, and when it start boiling, then it will provide heat to the beaker. So this alcohol will not come in contact directly with the flame. It will not come in contact. So there is no danger of catching fire. So we will boil this alcohol by this process, and by boiling this leaf into the alcohol, all the chlorophyll is removed. When chlorophyll is removed, then we will pour some starch over this leaf, and we will pour the. Now, second inorganic substance that is required for photosynthesis is chlorophyll. As we know that chlorophyll is already present in leaves, so we will take one leaf of a plant that is known as croton. What is the specialty in this plant? The leaves of the croton, they are partially white and partially green. There are some spots which are white in color over it, and there are some spots which are green in color. Green part contains chlorophyll. So perform this experiment. First, we have to keep it in dark place for 3 to 4 days. What For what purpose it is done? As I have told you earlier, that we have to remove the starch which is already present inside the plant body. So to do this, we will keep it in dark place. Next, move the plant into the sun. Means after that, we will keep it in sun for some days. Then we will pluck one leaf from this plant and boil it in water. So the boiling in water will remove the epidermis of the cells. So this iodine will enter inside the body of the leaf. Now we will remove chlorophyll. So what you have to do for this purpose? We will boil it in alcohol. After boiling in alcohol, by that the same process, using a water bath, uh, then decolorized leaf is hot water, that is washed in hot water. Now we will spread this leaf in a petri dish and cover it with iodine solution. So areas of the leaf with chlorophyll will turn blue black, while areas without chlorophyll will remain. Now, next thing which is required for photosynthesis is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is taken from air. This is present in air. So, if we want to show this thing that photosynthesis required carbon dioxide, then we will have to perform one experiment. To perform this experiment, we have to take one broad bottle or a broad container. So this bottle contains the solution of potassium hydroxide. This potassium hydroxide, this absorbs the carbon dioxide in it. It means the thing which is the carbon dioxide which is present inside the bottle, that is absorbed by the potassium hydroxide. Now we will take one cork, rubber cork, and we will cut it in the middle, and the leaf of that plant is placed like this, that the half portion of the leaf remains inside the bottle and the half portion of the leaf remains outside the bottle. And then we will place the full apparatus in this sunlight, broad sunlight. Then we will see after some time, when we will test the this leaf with the process of iodine testing, then we will see the part which was inside the bottle will not turn blue black, because the carbon dioxide inside the bottle is absorbed by the potassium hydroxide and no photosynthesis took place. The part of the leaf which was outside the cork, that changed into blue black color with the reaction of iodine. It means in this part the photosynthesis took place and carbohydrate is formed inside that gave the blue black color with iodine. This shows that carbon dioxide is required for the process of photosynthesis. So this is all. Thanks.